Man, what a Super Bowl, Harvey.
Yeah, man, it's pretty crazy, man.
Just like that, no more football though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that's the tough part, right?
it's always the tough part, man. But I mean, there is USFL. I mean, for a moment that did kind of get me by personally. But nothing compares to the NFL, man.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I actually watched that. Like me, I think it was the first game. The first game was really good last year. I think it was wasn't it an opening touchdown or something like that? Like right across the middle, man. That was crazy, man.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. You're
So
absolutely right.
yeah, I'm excited for you said I think it's a gap between the NFL and USFL and the off season and but I'm gonna watch the game for the simple fact that I thought Turpin was a good player, man. And I was shocked the Cowboys got him. So to me, man, you never know. We might find a diamond in the rough.
I mean,
But
it's happened before too.
you know what's crazy, Jerry? I wonder how many players have came from USFL that played this year. I didn't even know the number. Do you know?
No, but I don't know the exact number. I would have to fact check it, and then we can fact check it in a bit. But I think there was up in the number of 20. I want to say 26. Look at that,
Really?
Adam cry, Eagles cry.
Damn, Adam already.
Man, you're
Where was
taking
that?
shots early.
Wasn't Adam here? He wasn't here yesterday, huh?
No, oh he did. He stopped by real quick, but
Oh,
boned out
okay.
on us early.
Yeah.
But we just want to say something real quick about the Super Bowl, right? Obviously, Harvey, I would like to hear your thoughts, and then of course I'll share my thoughts, and then we can move on to mock draft Mondays. See what PFF, right? PFF thinks about what should happen during the NFL draft because now we know the exact positioning of each draft pick for each team, especially with the congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs, right, for their Super Bowl. It was a definitely it was a Super Bowl for what does that say? Working, but I'm here, boys. All right, let's do it, Adam. Hey, what do you think of the Super Bowl? You say the cry Eagles cry, but definitely it was a very entertaining Super Bowl for me. Harvey, what did you think of it?
No, it was, man. And for a minute there, man, I'm like, damn, the Eagles are really up by 10 at half.
Yeah, man.
I was like, man, it was hard to believe. And it was almost like, you know what? I think Kansas City's going to lose this game because if you think about it, the only touchdown they had offensively was one. There's only one. They got, I'm not going to say lucky, but I think it was luck, man. He dropped that ball and they returned it for a touchdown. Other than that, the offense only scored one touchdown. If that play doesn't happen. So I was like, man, I don't think Kansas City's going to pull this out. And lo and behold, man, the the ghost of football past come to play, and it's old Patty Mahomes, man. He puts it together to win the game. It's crazy.
So we have somebody, a big Jim, a 418 on TikTok. He says Hertz moves into top five current running back list. I mean quarterback list. I'm sorry about that. And then Adam says, was it holding? But don't they always hold Parsons? Also, LOL, love it. And
You know
then
what?
Jose plays Eagles outplayed the Chiefs, bro. Wow. So it's kind of a little bit of a mixture of that. But let's get back to that real quick. Hertz moves into top five current quarterback list.
No, no way, man.
Hell
He
no.
only he only had one good year. And I'm it's not because I'm a Cowboys fan, but you got to think about it. The year before, he didn't play that good either. He was not playing well. He would play one good week good, and then they get blown out. And then another week good, another week blown out. He couldn't put it together. This is the first year he actually had a good year. I don't think, to me, he does not deserve in the top five yet. Now, if he does this again next year, then I could be like, yeah, man, I would without a doubt say top five if he does it again this coming up year.
I think if he, like you said, if he's able to repeat what he did, right? Because, like you said, this is one good season for a quarterback, man. One good season. He's been in the league in the NFL for 3 years. If he's able to put that together next season, then okay, maybe we got to relook at that. But for sure, top five in the NFC, I would give him that. But the entire quarterback list, come on now, bro. Patrick Mahomes is probably going to be up there with one of the greatest of all times. I think just with his stats and being able to win 2 Super Bowls, he's done something that A-Rod hasn't been able to do, right? And a mixture of others, you know. So, listen up here, hot beer.
Yeah, they call me hot beer.
That's kind of cool. But people don't know that you're the real Jay Z.
It was it was a good game,
It
man. It
was a
was a
good
hell of
game,
a game.
Javier. Uh, even Daniel had a good year.
No, no, he didn't. Tannehill did not have a good year ever.
I think he's trying to tell that to Hurts
Oh yeah,
about the
Tannehill
Hurts.
didn't even have they even didn't even go to Super Bowl, man.
Look,
So
Big Jim's already saying Mahomes, Burrow, Hurts, Allen, and Lawrence. So you're gonna put Hurts number one. One thing that I have to question about Jalen Hurts is he didn't even give the Eagles a real opportunity on that Hail Mary pass. He couldn't even get the ball. What was it, 35 yards? And you're telling me he's one of the top tier quarterbacks? Come on
that
now.
that was kind of weird. He didn't throw it very
Dude, he
far.
set up too, man. Like he literally set up. He like it looked like a baseball throw ready. I
I
mean,
think he was still hurt, man. It looked like it. That's crazy.
Eagles outplayed the Chiefs. Oh, okay, okay.
So
Eagles
let me
lost because they booed Dak. Man, yeah,
they did boo Dak.
that is
That's what.
crazy.
Hey, that I Jerry, I've told you this. I
Yeah,
believe
but
in karma, man. I believe in karma, bro.
yeah.
I'm telling you. And that was crazy. But no, honestly, and you know what I think was the key of the game in the second half? And I'm gonna tell you something because I after watching film all year, it was kind of weird, right? But my brother pointed this out too. You know the motion part when they motioned the receiver in and then he went back and they didn't cover him. You know where they got that from?
Dallas Cowboys.
No, they got it from the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh,
Peterson did that to the Eagles, where they would motion him in, come, and they kept burning him because the game was close, I believe, at some point, and they kept doing that. So the Chiefs got that from the Jacksonville Jaguars and used it on the Eagles in the Super Bowl in the second half. That killed them, man. In my opinion, that killed them. But you know, the holding, I think somebody said, was it holding? Yeah, it was holding. It was obvious. But you know, my brothers are referees, and they said, "Hey, I'm okay if you call it. I'm okay if you don't call it. It is what it is." They called it, man. You can't. It is blatantly holding. Like you can't. Why does everybody argue that it was holding? Like blatant in your face.
not
Can't
only that,
disagree that.
but then James Bradbury said, "Yeah, I held them," and
Yeah.
I was hoping they didn't see it, but they saw it. Now, I mean, not only that, but I think Tony Dungy tweeted out. He goes, "You guys want to talk about the holding? How about the no call on the Eagles when they were all offsides? Right? I think it was on. I think a play right before that. They're like, these guys didn't get called. They were all." They were all over the line of scrimmage. Jose Pai says he was top 5, like Dak was top 10. I'm going to give it to the Eagles the way they do to us. Hey, let it rip, man. I mean, that's all we hear is these Eagles, man. I mean, the only reason they're even relevant at this point is because they sold their souls to the devil for this 1 year. Let's see if they make it. Let's see if they can even make it to the actual playoffs next year. I mean, I'm being sincere right now, man. Don't let the running capability outshine true quarterback skills. Oh, I like that, Jose. Thank you very much, man. Thank you so much. Let's go. Let's get back to TikTok because we're a little bit active here, and people are kind of stepping up to a plate here.
What do they
He
got?
stepped in the lineman's foot on the Hail Mary. Huh. That's an excuse. Uh, listen up here, Gerardo. Javier is not a Bears fan, therefore no good. Okay. I still don't understand where the Bears situation is coming from.
Well,
Yeah. And obviously I am a Mexican American. I know what Gerardo is, right? Gerardo is Jerry, but that's not my name. But anyways, Peterson should have been called or should have been named coach of the year.
I
Dak
agree with
is
that.
Dak
I
is
agree. I agree with that statement.
and Dak is not a top 10 quarterback. Tony Dungy plays slow defensive football. He's boring. How many delay of games should they have had? Oh, it's a good question. Go look at the play, not an excuse, just a fact. Oh, that was somebody else. So, damn. I mean, that's that we could talk about all off season, right? Because honestly, Eagles, everybody was sold on the Eagles, and we couldn't hear. I mean, that was like nonstop, right? And you know what? They had a great season. They did. You know what I mean? But for what? To I guess not come away with a championship. I guess get the second place trophy. I mean,
I'm telling you, man, they got out coached, man. The Eagles got out coached,
they did
bro.
get out coached
Like
by
it's crazy. You give up, was it 24 points in the second half? There's no excuse, man.
there's no excuse. Somebody saying, "Do you have Troy Aikman as a top 15 quarterback?" I guess he's saying like all time because I
All
mean Troy.
time?
I'm guessing because he just says, "Do you have Troy Aikman a top 15 quarterback?"
Yes, without a doubt.
I mean the Super Bowls alone kind of like say this guy's a he's a top 15 quarterback at least,
Yeah.
minimal. But I will tell you this, uh everybody wants to make a big deal about Dak's one bad year of interceptions. Go back and look at Troy Aikman's interceptions. I ain't gonna do your homework for you guys, but go look at it. You'll see that
It's
he didn't really pass the ball like the way it is, like especially the way it is today in this game. But if you look his TDs, right, like one year was 12 TDs, 13 interceptions. The following year was 12 TDs, 11 interceptions. Like that's horrible. It's horrible, and that was every year for Troy Aikman. Dak's one bad year, right? But I'll tell you this: if that was Dak in the Super Bowl and he had that fumble, would we hear the end of how Dak turns
oh
over the
yeah,
ball?
we wouldn't.
But
Everybody would hold us
nobody
to
wants to
that.
talk about that, and this guy over here wants to put him top 5 quarterback, right? Do top 5 quarterbacks make that mistake?
No, no.
It is what it is, man. Uh, Let me see. Casey outcoached us straight up. No need for an excuse. It's
They
still fly.
they
It's still fly. Eagles fly. Hey, at least you're here eating crow, bro. We had
yeah.
to eat crow. What is it? Ecola. I'm on both sides. Sound is way better and clearer on YouTube. Signed in by Jose. I said just went to go check. Do you have Troy Aikman as a top? Okay, yeah. He goes, yes. Sorry, all time. Okay, cool. So he was saying all time.
Yeah.
I think you have to, man, because when if you've been following the Cowboy Cast long enough, we've been bringing you the real, I mean, authentic football knowledge. Um, how many quarterbacks have won 57 out of the 57 Super Bowls? How many quarterbacks have won it?
I want to say it's 33, wasn't it?
It's 33.
33.
It could have been 34 yesterday, but it's 33.
That's crazy,
And that
man.
is crazy. 57 Super Bowls. We're almost going on 60 Super Bowls, and only 33 of them have been able to say that they've won the Super Bowl. Terry Bradshaw, Troy Aikman,
Joe Montana,
Roger Staubach. You can go throw him
Roger
in there.
Staubach,
Tom Brady, recent.
Tom Brady.
Patrick
Like
Mahomes
this
now.
is
These guys are winning multiple Super Bowls. So yeah, you'd have to throw them top 15. Worst thing about this year, if the Cowboys play their A game, we beat the Niners and the Eagles. Dak will never get to a Super Bowl. Dak went to his first and final Super Bowl. Where do you have Pat Mahomes? I mean, at this point, I think.
all time. I think he means all time. I think that's
Well,
what
I
he's
mean,
trying to
yeah, I
get
think
at.
that's kind of where he's going with that question. I mean, it's a great question. He's still young too, Harv. Six
He
seasons.
is.
6 seasons. He's probably gonna be 28 this year.
So this is the scary part. I I looked at Patrick Mahomes' contract today. It's scary. It's very scary. I think 1 or 2 more years and it's like team friendly all the way through the rest of the 10 years.
Wow.
It's insane, man. It's almost scary. Like they paid him the majority of his money up front. And now, like going towards the end of these years, they're going to be able to get whoever they want. That's scary, man. That is scary.
Well, I mean, he is what part owner of the Kansas City Royals, right? So let's see if he'll need a contract
But
negotiation because
he's asking Mahomes, where do I have Mahomes right now? I don't know, man. It's hard, right? Off the top of my head, you got to think. As much as everybody hates it, Terry Bradshaw is up there, man. He's won so
oh
many
yeah,
Super Bowls.
he's up there.
Terry Bradshaw, Roger Staubach. You
Roger
got
Staubach.
Aikman. You got Joe Montana. You got Tom Brady. Um, that's 5 right there.
And
So
Mahomes,
Mahomes has 2, Eli Manning has 2, Peyton Manning
Eli
has
Manning
2.
has two.
So we're to put him somewhere there. He has to probably be top 15 for me now. A specific number, I don't know. I'd have to go through it, but definitely he's top 15 right now. If he wins another one, then he starts climbing the ladder.
He shouldn't have changed cleats. Blaming the shoes on the Hail Mary. Yep, I'm with Javi on believing in karma. Fernando. Andy Reid went off in the red zone calls, like how he read the defense of movement when opponents plays. Man, yes,
Yeah.
he did, dude.
It's like he had it in his back pocket, right?
It
That
was
motion
weird.
play. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm going to save that for the end, man. That's crazy.
Who's talking trash about my nephew? Wait, Lil Jose. In the 90s, it was a running era. Now we're in the running quarterback passing era. Yes, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Yep.
And he goes. Terry Bradshaw has four Super Bowls. So yeah, you're mistaking stats for clutch. Troikman numbers would have been sick if needed. I don't know, man. Go back and watch his. And then somebody asked, "What about Dan Marino?" I mean, he did pass for. Didn't he have the passing? Was the Peyton Manning surpassed him on the all-time passing yards? I think he had that record for the longest, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But
Yeah.
still, it comes down to Super Bowls, man. Stats are stats. Because
Yeah.
if you actually want to look at, I mean, Dak Prescott has had a great, he's had a great career with his stats, and people always want to knock him for being a stat quarterback. So, Romo is second best quarterback to play for the Cowboys behind Staubach. You're talking statistically speaking, yes. And you're mistaking stats for clutch. Troy Aikman numbers would have been sick if needed. Still want to see what you're talking about. Like I need you to break that down. I need a little context to it. How is it team friendly at 40, 50 million cap hit?
Who are you talking about?
I guess now they're asking about Pat Mahomes.
Or his what? Say that again?
Pat Mahomes, how is it team friendly if he's gonna be making 40, $50 million cap hit?
Yeah, because you got to think like if you look at his contract, like I'm not saying right now cuz right now he accounts for 49, 44, but as you keep going, if you're thinking about these numbers, even guys, we're talking about what the last 2 years, Jerry, it jumped from 40 to 50. Like, so you got to understand, we're talking about 2 years. What is it going to be 2 or 3 years from now? It's got to be at least 60 to 65.
I'm looking it up right now.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you're telling me that a quarterback like this and other quarterbacks during that time here in a couple of more years that are getting paid 65 million, let's think about 2 years from now and he's getting paid 46, 45? Like that's insane to me, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, he would still be under the contract till 2029 with the Chiefs,
That's what I'm saying. Like we're
and his cap number would be at 44 million that year. 2028 will be at 44 million. 2027 would be 59, but in 2026 it'll be 41 mil. 2025 it's gonna be 46 mil. 2024 it's gonna be 44 mil.
that's what I'm saying. Like
And then this season he's gonna be in at 49. So Dak and Patrick Mahomes literally this year 49, and then the following year for Dak is 52, but Mahomes is gonna drop down to 41. So
40,
i-
44, 46,
in
41.
essence, in essence, Harvey does have a good point there.
Like they're going to be paying quarterbacks $65 million by that point. Like I'm talking about years from now. It's going to be scary, man.
What do you say? What is that I'm saying? Yes, Dak was at his Super Bowl and Eagles were there also, but Dak left with a trophy. The Walter Payton Man of the Year. Hey, he's gonna have that on his chest every year that he plays now going for. Okay, number shaming. Let's go Cowboy Cast. Yeah, you're right. Okay, now I want everyone to start talking about every other quarterback in the league about their money. And that's the thing, Jalen
Wait, hold
Hurts.
on. Is he new? No.
No, he's not you.
Okay.
No. I can't wait until the haters don't have the knock Dak around with. The NFL isn't a stat league. It's always been a Super Bowl champion league with the exception of Marino. Correct. And wait until Hurts gets paid. That's what we've been talking about. We said it yesterday. Hurts, look, you need to know this, okay? When it comes to the NFL and team building rosters, your team, you have a very difficult time building a team because you have to pay your quarterback 45 to 50 million dollars. I wish the best of luck to the Philadelphia Eagles and to the New York Giants because you guys have two quarterbacks, Jalen Hurts and Daniel Jones. Are they worth 45, 50 mil? You can be the judge of that. To me, heck no.
So and on TikTok they're saying, who's this Trump? Well, I'm not even gonna say that. Caps will get bigger. Caps will get bigger. Yeah, that's my point. The
But in
cap's gonna keep getting
increments.
bigger. Yeah, but I'm saying, and he's gonna be getting paid that. Like that's scary, man.
Yeah, well, for Pat Mahomes, he took friendly deals. I mean, he'd be making 41 million like twice out of the 10-year deal. Eagles got a second place trophy. Isn't that like a participation trophy? Yeah, pretty much. Eagles think they they hard with their one Super Bowl ring. Yes, as a Cowboys fan, I want other teams to pay big. Yep, me too, man. I mean, because Cowboys are dealing with it right now. But anyways, getting on subject. Mock. I mean, every who doesn't like a mock draft? That's what I want to know.
Everybody does.
I will tell you this. Finding a good mock draft has been difficult this offseason because everybody's throwing trades into the equation. And well, we went ahead and we went with PFF, right? We pulled one of PFF's most recent mock drafts, and dang, they already have a trade on there. So let's go ahead and talk about it. We'll go one by one. What is it? Hertz has seen more Super Bowls than Dak, right? And he's laughing. He has the laughing emojis. At least he's here to eat crow, right? Like I mean, he's obviously an Eagles fan. What's the option though? Can't just let Hertz walk. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But you guys do have a 10th pick. What happens if a quarterback falls? I mean, you guys have you literally have some kind of power over that. And he goes, dude, owners got the money. That's not the issue. Like, do you not get the issue with the cap space? Do you not know how that works?
He's
Jerry, you don't have to get so close to the camera about the no estás tan chulo. I'm a very handsome man. I'll tell you that. Um, after the Eagle fans are talking crap about how they lost, got there. Yeah. Anyways, let's get right to it, man. Mock draft, right? PFF, boom. They actually have, in this case, they have the Colts trading up into the first round pick to select their quarterback, Bryce Young. Even though Jose did say it earlier, I mean, you need a running game, but he did say it's a quarterback driven league, right? Do you think that the coach? Do you think this is a good pick for the Colts first and foremost?
it's hard for me to answer that because I don't like the quarterbacks.
Jose
There's
says,
only one.
Jose says I don't like mock draft. I don't like mock draft talks. I'm being honest. My bad. Well, we want to see what we want to get the understanding of who's going to be slotted. Well, I pick 26 for the Cowboys, man. It's the whole offseason, man. But you're gonna
I,
say you don't like this prospect as a quarterback, Bryce Young.
I don't like any of the quarterbacks. I really don't, man.
All
Like
good. It's all good.
I don't look at the quarterbacks. I'm like, oh my god, I have to have that guy. I think it's a thing now in the NFL. Like, try to grab if you're there, just grab the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm, mhm.
I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but do y'all think like these quarterbacks get your like attention? You're like, oh my god, I gotta have that guy. I don't think that's it, man. That's just me. And to me, if I'm gonna take a quarterback, I would. My opinion on it, man. Anthony Richardson is my quarterback,
You've been very,
and
very.
and, and I'll let everybody fight over all the other quarterbacks, and I'll trade back and settle with Anthony Richardson and let him sit for a year or two.
I like this. I like this guy Nani. 9880. He says we know the issue is, but you are slow. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I wish I could throw the clown emojis. Young
Sure.
Young is a fragile guy. Cowboy fans burned their Dak jerseys. 2 years in, and Hurts is tied with Dak for playoff wins. Has more Super Bowl trips. He has one Super Bowl trip, right? You do not draft a quarterback under 6'2", 225 pounds. That's from Big Jim 418. How much are they gonna raise the cap for next year? I don't know, man. I mean,
I think they're at 224. I think.
so the way there's a book, it's called Crunching Numbers. A lot goes into understanding as far as how the salary cap works in the NFL. So a lot goes into effect, right? Obviously, TV deals are a big deal, a big thing. Of course, I don't know if you know this, but for you going to the actual Super Bowl, you actually get a salary, and also players get salaries. But what they also do is they take into consideration what was not spent the previous year, and they take that into equation, plus the new TV deals into equation, and that's how they raise the salary cap. So it just depends on what teams did as far as what they spent. Like for instance, the Cowboys were holding what 25 mil, so they get everybody's team, and there's some teams that were actually like barely even hitting the salary cap threshold. So we'll see, man. Um, my middle finger represents the number of Super Bowl wins the Eagles have.
Oh, it's a
That's funny.
cowboy, man.
That's funny. I just hope the Eagles have not figured out how to draft effectively. Oof. I mean, you can't kind of. I'll just say this: R- their GM has really figured out, man, the trick to
Yeah.
to doing this NFL draft, man, and just team building. I will tell you this: he's gonna have an uphill battle when he has to re-sign Hurts. That's where it gets interesting, and he has an old team, man, so he needs to get young really quick. And I've already heard the rumors Lane Johnson might retire too. Texans can Ram finally Ram gets back on. Texans can go get Richardson at 13. Oh damn. Texas used number 2 to get Williams or Carter. And Brogan says, I hope some really dumb picks happen before 26 pick. Hey man, that's what we're hoping for. Let's go to number 2, right? Houston Texans. The PFF believes Will Levis. How was this guy jumped up so much, man? I mean, his play was really on the decline at the end of the year.
I think they like this arm strength. I think that's what it has a lot to do with, man.
And they're saying he has a Josh Allen type of game style. Ultra Cowboy says Eagles have 10 starters that are free agents. They are also losing their OC. Had them make that official? I know that the Eagle fans want to get rid of the defensive coordinator because they're blaming the real Eagle fans that really watch football, right? Not like this guy that's slow. Um, they're all blaming the defensive coordinator. Remember we did a little segment on him,
Yeah,
Gannon.
and that's the guy on TikTok. Who is that? Ed. He said all these quarterbacks this year seem mid. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm not really hyped on it. And Anthony Richardson, to me, he has the most potential. He's not going to be a starter. He's not going to start the first year, maybe the second year. You have to sit this dude for at least 2 years to learn the system and get ready. But I think he has the more upside than all of them because he's what 6'4". Like,
Cam Newton's size.
come on, man.
Hurt will get 40 mil on a 5-year deal. I don't know
No,
about that.
no way, man. There's no way. That's low.
He got the Eagles to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he ain't getting no 40 million. And let me tell you, his whole team is made up of females. They're gonna put a statement out there, man. They ain't going no for 40
And
million.
when he says his whole team, his
Yeah, his
agents, they're,
agent,
they're all
his
females. It's a
publicist.
team of like five females, right?
Yeah,
Or was it 4?
yeah. There's 5. They're
They
gonna
look like
they're
a they look like a
they,
powerhouse, man.
they ain't gonna be no 40 million, brother. I'll tell you that right now.
Brogan says, I hope some. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Eagles have 10 stars. Okay, we got
Yeah.
that one. Hurts lost the game. That fumble did them in.
What?
That's
That
hey,
fumble horrible. I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
the one where it was for a pick
He
six
just
or a
like
fumble six.
he just dropped like I don't know what he was doing. Like,
If it was Dakota Prescott, we wouldn't hear the end of
oh
it.
yeah.
Please pay Hurts. I love it. So at pick 3, Arizona goes with Jalen Carter. Now we start getting to the good. I think he's probably the best prospect in this draft class.
That's a hell of a pick, man.
It
At
is.
number
I mean, they
3.
got Kyler Murray. They're not really in a hurry, but it looks like the NFL, including the Arizona Cardinals, don't like Kyler Murray, which is weird. Chicago Bears obviously are picking fourth, and they go and get Will Anderson Jr., the defensive end out of Alabama, or the edge rusher out of Alabama. Um, the knock on him is he's not a Nick Bosa, he's not a Joey Bosa,
Don't like it.
but he did have the most pressures. Remember, from all of them, Chase Young and all them.
Yeah.
Seattle Seahawks picking fifth. They go Tyree Wilson with Texas Tech, the edge
That's a good
rusher.
pick. That's a good pick.
Man, I mean, they do need if they could add a little bit more strength and power on that defensive line. Damn, man, that's a young team, man. So I guess that means that we'll see, right? Because they have two. No, do they have two first rounders?
Who?
Seahawks.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. I'm
Yeah,
just
they
saying
do.
that if they're not going quarterback, that means Geno's probably staying long term. Detroit Lions select Devin Weatherspoon, man. Damn,
That's
the
what I'm
draft type.
saying.
The
That's
draft
what I'm
type is
saying.
crazy.
But I don't
Draft
think they
type.
did that. I'm telling you, man. Witherspoon's going to the Lions. He's going to Lions. It makes perfect sense.
Ultra Cowboy says nobody likes Kyler Murray in the NFL. I guess he's just trying to say that. Do pressures count on or sacks or for sacks? I guess.
No, he said count or sacks. Sacks, man.
Dallas Cowboys select Darnell Washington, tight end, number 26.
Stop. Is he new?
Wait a minute,
Stephen White?
Stephen White? Yeah. All right. Round of applause.
Welcome, man.
I have
Stephen
heard
White.
his name. I have heard it. That he is considered a number one prospect this year.
I got to check out his film. I haven't seen him yet.
Stephen White never. Sacks are more sexy, but pressures can get offensive off the field. Very true.
That is true.
Steel White Ultra Fire. Let's see here. Picking seventh, the Raiders go Paris Johnson Jr., offensive tackle. Are they really going full steady?
Who's that?
Paris Johnson Jr., the offensive tackle from Ohio State.
For who?
The Raiders.
There's no way, man.
Yeah, that's telling me they're gonna stay with Jared Stidham.
Yep, that's the plan then.
Wow. Atlanta Falcons go Peter Skoronski, the northeastern offensive tackle.
Offensive tackle, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been looking at all the offensive linemen. Small guy, bro, short arms and everything too. It's kind of weird, bro. Cowboys are high on Luke Musgrave. He's the tight end out of what, Oregon State? The Steel White laughing. And then you guys are funny. Picking ninth, Carolina Panthers select CJ Stroud. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I've been hearing opposite though. I've been hearing CJ Stroud is
who's picking him?
The Carolina Panthers.
So somebody on TikTok said, aren't the Raiders looking to replace Carr?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would they pick offensive tackle right now?
Unless they're eyeing somebody else later in the draft.
That doesn't make no sense because
no, it doesn't.
I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense because you can get offensive line early in the second round, you know. Philadelphia Eagles picking 10th, select Christian Gonzalez out of Oregon.
That sounds about right. They got to replace their jersey holding cornerback.
Bradbury. Darius Slay they have for what, one more year, I think?
I think they might get rid of him too, man.
They're getting toasted. Tennessee Titans, not in the Super Bowl, but towards the end, the back end of the season, they were getting toasted. Tennessee Titans. When we did our mock draft last Thursday, we weren't as high on this kid, or this young man, but damn, everybody else seems to be high on him. Titans select edge rusher Lucas Van Ness out of Iowa.
I gotta watch his film, man.
Dude, he's pretty good, man.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's good.
We'll see, man.
Paulo Olivares says wide receiver, defensive tackle, cornerback, and quarterback. I'm guessing this is what he's saying for the Cowboy needs.
Holding
and
out.
The freaking Pats, right? That's the guy's name. He says the Cowboys are the best team in the NFL. Cowboys, DC for life. Thank you about that. We appreciate that. Round of applause for you. And Marlon mentioned, I do believe the Raiders are looking to, get better at the quarterback position. And if there's a CJ Stroud there, I think they pull the trigger on CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
Uh, I just don't know, man. I mean, the thing is, how long term are they going to keep? Do you see Josh McDaniels there longer than a season or two?
I would, if I was the general manager, I would have fired him already, but I'm not. So to each its own.
For sure.
For you to have Derek Carr, Devontae Adams, to have Waller, to have Renfro, and still lose, nah, man.
I'd rather sit on an ant hill than draft Ohio State quarterbacks.
Why is that? That is true, man. They ain't very good.
And they're saying no. I think just for this season, giving him one more run.
I
That
could see
sucks
it.
though. That sucks if you go quarterback and this is happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only thing that sucks about a young man coming into a situation like that. Jerry's looking at Max Duggan.
No, man. That dude. I don't like that dude.
Oh no, it's still kind of early. I know that they said they want to get a wide receiver for. I mean, a quarterback for Mike McCarthy. Texans select Quentin Johnson, the TCU wide receiver. He's impressive size, man. He had some nice big plays, but the jury's still out on him, man. They
I
don't.
don't. I don't like him.
They say he's a body catcher, man.
I like him. I like him like in the third round, second round maybe, not in the first.
Oh yeah, Marlene. I think Dak is gonna stay like long term. Like I think we're gonna see him.
Yeah, he's staying long term.
Stephen White says that he likes Quentin Johnson.
I don't like so Stephen White. This is my reason why I don't like him. I mean, everybody has their own opinion. I haven't seen that much film on him. The little bit I saw, I don't think he can run the whole route tree, and that bothers me a little bit. That's the only reason I don't like him, Stephen White. So to each its own.
Dan Quinn and Josh McDaniels are great coordinators, but are not great head coaches. Oh no, man! I think Dan Quinn might be the next head coach for the Dallas Cowboys if this Will McClay thing doesn't this experiment with Will McClay doesn't work out. I signed a proven wide receiver and draft one next year. At this point, I feel better than drafting one in the first round. We'll
Not
see.
me.
We're almost
Not
there.
not me.
New York Jets offensive tackle Broderick Jones out of Georgia.
That's a good pick.
It is. Then they need to solidify the offensive line, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Especially when the running back comes back next year.
let's see if Nathaniel Hackett can bring out the best in Zach Wilson too, man. England Patriots select a safety Brian Branch out of Alabama. They like those safeties that can play corner, man, and this guy's one of those guys. Hey, Eastside Harold, thank you. We still
This
give
is
you a round of applause.
Eastside Harold. Eastside Harold. Let's go.
We give anybody a round of applause that comes into the stream, but we thank you for chiming in. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you
Appreciate it.
for being a great human being. Dwight, my bad. I got you in trouble. What is it? Outside of Will Anderson and Jalen Carter and Drew Sanders, there are not much left at that as a first round difference makers. Why does PFF have Drew Sanders as a second rounder though? It's kind of weird.
I don't know. Is it his size?
You know what I've been hearing too is like, him moving out of Alabama. Like they're saying like he can't hang with the big dogs. Made a good point, but he did have nine and a half sacks. I give up fifth for Zach. Oh damn, you like Zach Wilson that much? Would you try him out? Or
I would. I'd give a fifth for him
he
all
said
day.
Harold anytime. Drew Sanders would be a great pick. I I mean it says it
I
on your
wouldn't
it,
I wouldn't be mad.
it says it on your profile. Ultra
I
Cowboy.
wouldn't be mad.
Sanders only started that 1 year, but it was fire. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Marlena. Vision. You should subscribe to our YouTube and definitely will you'll be in the cap giveaway. Do you think running back is a must in the first round?
Nope.
That's a TikTok question.
Nope. There's too many running backs you can get later on.
I like the way he pronounces it. Like he's actually pronouncing the last name the right way.
Bote.
Boo Bo Tay out of LSU is good, but comes with baggage.
Yeah, he does.
I think that's becoming a thing with LSU products, right? Like they come in like kind of like they you know what I mean. You are correct, Brogan. Osiris or if a left tackle falls at 26, but I really do not want
Do he
Darnell Rock.
said do he said do want.
Oh, do want. Oh shoot. You
I
want
gotta I gotta watch the film on Darnell Washington, man.
man,
Everybody
Georgia
keeps talking about him.
Georgia has like three tight ends, man. They're all gonna be first rounders, like I think the next year and the following year. Um what are we doing with our kicker situation? I guess see if
Go.
there's a
Yeah.
best available undrafted one. Try to give him the bag.
Yep.
Green Bay Packers are selecting edge rusher Miles Murphy out of Clemson. What do you think about that?
I don't like his bend, Jerry.
He does look stiff.
He does. I don't like his bend. I don't know. He might be able to fix it for the combine, but I don't know. Until then, I don't really like the way he bends. He's still productive though. He's still a good player, solid player. I just don't like his bend.
Says somebody said Rihanna and her unborn child have made it to the Super Bowl before Dak and the Cowboys. Aw, good for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Awesome.
I don't know about Osiris at 26 though. I'm just being honest. I think that he's a working project. Yeah, maybe the Cowboys can bring out the best in him, but Cowboys have a new offensive line coach, and we'll see how it goes with that. Washington is massive. He was just behind Bowers, who was the best player in football. What I tell you? That's the other one. They have like three of them actually. Unless it's the right running back, laugh out loud. That means he's still leaving the door open for Bijan, right? Mayer, Luke Musgrave are better not taking a tight end at 26 unless
Well,
Meyer.
why are
Almost
we taking a
that's hard.
tight end when we have Ferguson, McCune, and freaking Hendershot? There's no
Somebody said,
point.
somebody said, and she lip synced too, so that's for you.
She did.
What's up, TR Bane? Hi to you, sir, or user. Uh, Participation trophies are pendejo thing. Like I tell my sons, I throw them away. Good for you, man. Trent Simpson over Sanders. Oh, damn.
Ooh.
We haven't heard that, but we seen him. We seen
Yeah,
him up
he's
there. He's up there high on PFF's rankings. Washington Commanders are selecting Brian Brissay out of Clemson. Did I say his last name right?
yeah.
Makes sense if they lose Deron
Yep.
Payne, right?
The run pain. Yep.
Pittsburgh Steelers are selecting Joey Porter Jr. I mean, it makes too much sense. They're always looking for a corner, and they got a bloodline that was a legendary Steeler for many years. Could happen. Detroit Lions, Anthony Richardson. That's your guy.
Stop.
That's who they have.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great pick, man.
Pick 18, Detroit
I'm
Lions.
telling everybody, and he can learn behind golf 1 or 2 years. By that time, I'm just saying, man.
Art, let me see. Art VST13 on TikTok says, "What if you let go of Pollard and drop Bijan Robinson?"
Are you letting go of Zeke too? Because those are kind of the same running backs. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make any sense. Now, if you let Zeke go and bring Bijan in and Pollard, then we're talking.
Cowboys don't shy away from best player available. If he's a tight end one, could see them doing it. I don't know, man.
There's too much need.
I don't think they value that position anymore. I think they just it's like defensive tackle, safeties, and tight ends. I think they kind of already have those guys already at an actual draft position, which is
Yep.
fifth round and below. Man, who is it? At least Rihanna didn't fumble. Laugh out loud. That's funny. Don't like your attitude, Javier. That's from I can't say that name, man. That name will get us in
Don't
trouble.
like my attitude.
I
What have
know
I
what's
said?
wrong with that,
I'm
man.
nice. I'm nice to everybody,
Hey,
man.
man.
It's my quarterback. What the
Can't do
heck?
that to him, man. You can't do that to
I'm the nicest person you'll ever meet, bro.
him. You pair Bijan with Pollard and add OBJ, we are set. Damn. When we say we've been saying all off season, right? Like that's what the Cowboys need is speed. That's a lot of speed right there.
That is a lot of speed.
A lot of
I don't.
playmakers.
I don't know
too.
about OBJ though. At 11 million a year,
Not too bad, man.
so I agree. I agree with. Is it
What did he say?
Bugman? Bro,
Not
you
it.
can't sign Pollard to big money and spend a one on BJ. I agree, bro. But he asked a question. But for me, I've been saying it all along. I say get rid of both and draft a running back. You know what I'm saying?
Aw, look, they said they actually enjoy your life.
Oh, I appreciate it, brother.
Not a Shaq tight end, Darnell, right? Zeke gotta go.
Yeah.
We've been saying that already. Lamb with Rice. Ooh, Rasheed Rice from what is it? SMU.
SMU, yeah.
Running back class is deep. It is. I like Jeremy McIntosh. I know you're big on TJ. What is it? Did I say that right?
Ty J, TJ, however you want to say it. Ty
TJ.
J
Tajay.
Spears.
Tajay. I believe it is
Ty J.
Tajay. Yeah.
Look, these are the running backs I like. I like who's the running back from Illinois? I forget his I always forget his name.
Oh,
Is it
Chase Brown?
Chase Brown? The other one's Tucker. I like Tucker, James Brown, the guy from Alabama. I don't know how to say his name. I always mess up his name.
Which one?
The one from Alabama, the Camara 2.0,
Oh, Jamari Gibbs.
Gibbs. Yeah. Those are the running backs I like, man. Like,
Hey, Deuce Vaughn does look like a Darren Sproles 2.0, bro. And it's crazy because his dad works on the scouting team with the Dallas Cowboys. Deuce Vaughn out of Kansas State. He's a little shorty.
yep, he's real small, man.
Yeah,
He
look at
reminds
this.
me of is it St. Clair? But faster. How do you say his name? St. Clair
What's it, Claire?
from Kansas City.
Oh, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Yeah,
Clyde, yeah, he reminds me of him, but faster, a lot faster.
way faster. Gibbs in the second and Kenny McIntosh in the
I
fourth.
like. Hey, let me tell you something. Man. This dude Kenny McIntosh, I think he's very underrated, man.
Very underrated.
And I think he's underrated because I think he had like 600 rushing yards and 550 receiving. Like, dude, but I think he's a great player and he doesn't have a lot of tread on the tires.
And that's what you're looking for in a running back. I mean, we're hoping he might be there in the fifth, but damn, I don't know, man. Do you think that he could last that long?
I don't know. We'll
Starter 559 says that Lamb is overrated. I wonder why he thinks that way.
I don't know. How can you say he's overrated?
Yeah, well, he had a great statistic year too.
Yeah, he had a good year.
El Paso on OBJ.
El Paso.
In other words, he'll pass on OBJ. Eric Gray. What up, fellas? Track
Where
Hawk
you been, Track Hawk?
I know,
You've
man.
been lost, man. You need that GPS, son.
Mommy lamb with rice. I'm hungry. What is it?
Oh
Achone
yeah,
Etienne.
he's a good running back too, man. I like him too. There's a lot of good running backs in this class.
So Ocho's already setting up the best draft class.
Here we go.
Drew Sanders at 26, Gibbs second round, Steve Avila from.
Ooh,
Why do they butcher his last name so much, man?
I don't know.
Steve Avila in the third, McIntosh in the fourth, sign OBJ, Duran playing, and we are set.
Ooh,
Damn.
ooh.
But do you think Mike McCarthy would use
Ultra Cowboy? I already know you're gonna take Sanders at 26. Let me just, I don't know. Maybe I could just tell from your name something like, bro, if that happens, the thing is, Deron Payne, Ultra Cowboy, we're looking at 20 million a year. You're gonna pay that dude 20 million a year? That's a lot of dough, man. I don't know about that.
So Scarter's saying that Lamb is overrated because he's a small slot receiver. But I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like everybody that we've seen at this point, even AJ Brown, a lot of these guys are operating like
They're
almost like
small.
well, no. They're all operating on the slot. So the slot is overrated. I mean, it's an underrated position. I think it's one of the most important positions is the slot position.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I the thing is that in today's NFL, you don't need that, that X outside anymore. I mean,
Let me tell
it's
you, this dude, who is that? Artevis 13. Micah Parsons was recruiting Calais Campbell. He's cheaper than Deron Payne. Let me tell you something. And I've said this for years. Me and my brothers have talked football all our life. This guy, Calais Campbell, like, is he like in a fountain of youth or something? Like this dude can still play, man. He's
16
strong.
seasons, right?
Yeah, I'm like, how is this guy still playing? Still making, like he has that long arms. He puts his arms out there. It's over, man. Like this dude can still play. It's crazy. I don't know if you go that route, man.
Is Carter saying Tampa Bay's having a yard sale?
I
Oh
did say, didn't I
shoot!
not say that, Jerry?
Yeah, I remember somebody brought it up about bringing in Evans, right? Mike Evans.
Yeah.
I'm in El Paso, 915.
Let's go,
Nice.
Paso. Let's go.
Luckily, you're not in Laredo. You don't want to hear what they say about Laredo.
Oh man.
He goes, no OBJ.
I'm for no BJ too, man.
He goes, sell the farm for paying. They're not playing.
Yeah.
Pay for the first year won't count 20 mil plus. If Gallup doesn't pan out, they can move on from him.
Yeah.
And at 13 million right there, you're absolutely right. Because that'll be the third year of his contract, right? One more year
Yeah.
just for stats. Tampa Bay, they're up on their draft. Picking 19th. Deontay Banks out of Maryland. That's the first time I've seen
I like that cornerback, man. That
this.
dude is, I'm telling you, man. I saw his film and he's legit.
First time I see him in the first round.
He's legit, man. These corners are going to start moving up, Jerry. As we get to this combine and afterwards, these cornerbacks are going to start flying off the radar, man. For real.
Somebody on TikTok called me out. He goes, "I just moved to Laredo from San Antonio." Laugh out loud.
He knows.
They call it the
That's
butthole of
funny.
Texas.
Wow, really? What the heck?
I'm sorry, man. I'm
Jerry
not here
said
to
that,
offend
not me.
anybody. I'm not here to offend you. I'm from Texas. I can say whatever I want from Texas, but I love Texas. And I've been to Laredo too. I didn't see nothing wrong with it.
So what do we got?
I'm trying to figure out how to say his last name. The Seahawks like to pick these crazy names, but he's out of Pitt, the defense tackle. Kalija Kansi out of Pitt, defense tackle. It's with a K, Kansi. I had seen him up in the board, like kind of high. I haven't really been able to get a Pitt though. Says here that Kansi was the best pass rushing defense tackle in college football last season, earning a 92.4 grade. That great in that regard. He just happens to be 6', 280 pounds. Oh shoot! I know that's how small he was. What is it? Are they roasting me? No, that's
Oh
not
man.
true. It's Odessa. Oh damn! They're saying Odessa is the butthole.
But Arvis said
Oh, he
you
says
ain't
I
wrong
ain't wrong
about
about Laredo.
You guys are crazy, man. Let's continue on with football, guys.
The only reason I know that is because I was gonna okay, just so you guys know, I was gonna join law enforcement, and I remember, I think my option was only Laredo, and they said, "Don't go there. That's the worst of the worst." And that's what they told me. That's what they called it, and I was like, "All right, I'm not gonna do this then."
Soldier Cowboy has something to say about that pick.
he has the same measurables as Aaron Donald, man. He does have the same measurables.
Mm.
And that's the same school.
Wait a
Pitt has
minute. Is that I'm trying to think like 2 years ago they were talking about a dude that was just like Aaron Donald. Is that the same dude?
look, there's Ram. That defense tackle from Pitt, watch film, reminds me of Aaron Donald.
Oh, that's
We'll
the
be solid.
guy.
What
That's
do you
the
say?
guy, Jerry.
Solid second or third round pick. Ooh, damn. But
But he's going
they're already hyping him up in the first round already. He's already picked 20
wow.
already
That's
to
the
the
guy,
Seahawks.
Jerry. That's the guy that I saw the film on. I remember him now. They were
I do
comparing him
remember
to Aaron
somebody saying
Donald.
that Pitt. I remember somebody saying that Pitt had a Aaron Donald, but it's so hard, right, to watch all these college games. Los Angeles Chargers select tight end Michael Mayer.
That's a good pick.
They need a tight end.
Yeah, they do.
Baltimore Ravens select Bijan Robinson out of Texas. 23 Minnesota Vikings select Jordan Addison. Why? I don't understand this.
Minnesota?
Yes, why?
Yeah, because you shut down Justin Jefferson, it's over. I mean, teams did that this year. They shut down Justin Jefferson and you beat the Vikings. That's it. Thielen ain't what he used to be, man. He's a great player, but
But they
he's just
got
not what he used
KJ
to be.
Osborne. KJ Osborne, I'm sorry.
What do you, I mean,
I mean, he played when he needs to show up, he showed up. Odamia says, "What's the draft looking like?" Well, right now we're going through PFF, and PFF is being bold, man.
they are. They are.
They have names that we didn't even talk about last week. They're in the first round. Uh, Minnesota Vikings are selecting Jordan Addison right now.
That's a good pick.
I mean, for long term, yes, but they need to fix that defense, man. If they want to be championship level,
They can.
I
Second,
mean,
third,
they need
fourth round.
corner. I don't think they're bringing back Patrick Peterson.
They'll get another corner. Yeah, you're right, man. Ooh.
That's a great pick. That's a great position. I
Yeah,
think
I don't know about that.
Dan
And you
Westerberg and
and the
Deontay Banks, right? Was
and
the
they're
other one?
picking at what number?
23.
And
Because
that's great. And that's great value with the corners that you have on the board still. That's some great value, man.
I'm sorry, Joey Porter, Deontay Banks, and Devin Witherspoon are the only corners off the board.
Man, you
So
still got Emmanuel Forbes. Still got Clark Phillips. Like Jalen Jones from Texas A&M. You still, I mean, there's a lot of just
Jacksonville Jaguars select tight end Dalton Schultz. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
that's
Dalton
probably
King. Yeah, he probably will. Jaguars always sign Cowboy tight ends. Jacksonville Jaguars sign or select tight end Dalton Kincaid out of Utah. So there's the two names that we're hearing them the chat talk about.
I don't agree with that. So you're telling me 2 to 3 tight ends are going to go in the first round? There's no way, man.
There's possibility of 4 with Darnell
No,
Washington.
man.
That's what I've seen. NFL Rookie Watch. It's a good ad on Twitter. If you guys have a Twitter, go follow them. They give you a heads up on these players, man. In 2014, Cowboys had Aaron Donald as their number 1 target in the draft. He went 13. I would not be surprised if Cowboys pick him at 26. Ooh, damn, that's a good take. That's a good take. We're about to get Darnell Washington at tight end.
He's still with that, man. You know what?
Steven White laughing.
We're gonna see, man.
Yo, what up? Hello. No, we're trying
What's
to figure
up,
out.
Hoodlo?
It's mock draft Mondays. We're trying to have fun, man. We're just trying to see where PFF, PFF is being very bold with their mock drafts, man.
Yeah,
Like
they are.
they had the Colts moving up for the first pick for Bryce Young and Deontay Banks, the cornerback out of Maryland. I know you say you like what you're seeing, but to have him as a first round take,
That's crazy.
PFF be tripping a lot. They do, man. Most their drafts are unrealistic. Yeah, it is. But at least we're getting a little bit familiar with these names, right? Is Jackson Smith from Ohio State still on the board? Yes, he is, actually. And I will read that in just a bit. Either offensive tackle from Kansas State.
Okay.
What do y'all think about Christian Gonzalez, cornerback from Oregon?
So with Christian Gonzalez, he's a solid player, don't get me wrong, but nothing jumps out in film for me. He's very technique-wise, he's very good. I like his back pedal, his turning, his hips, but he just doesn't make plays. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. He's just a good, solid player, I guess. Nothing jumps out of film though for me.
It's kind of hard, like you said. Like his stats are not like His stats are more coverage snaps more than him actually turning around making a play on the ball. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
Hullum says, guess what? Hurts got the same amount of rings as Dak have, and Hurts is 0-1 in the Super Bowl. Ooh, that's a good one. Thank you for that one, Hullum, because I hadn't even like
Yeah.
thought about using that one. What's up, Black Mamba? Where have you been? You're late. You
You're
already know.
late, Black Mamba.
Jose checked out. He's like, I can't do mock drafts. I'm like, all
I
right,
agree.
cool.
I agree with the next comment.
Oh, Gonzalez reminds him of Byron Jones.
That's crazy. That's a great comparison, man, because he does.
And you know what? Byron Jones, his name hasn't been in the media at all, man.
Because he was hurt last year.
He's always hurt, man. Never late, always on time. Yes, sir. Dallas will spend their first pick getting a kicker. So that's funny. I don't think. I
Well,
don't think.
I
I
mean,
don't
if
think.
he
I don't think Jerry Jones has gone senile like Al
this
Davis.
is my thing. Can he make 70 yarders? Because if he could, I'd take him. I'm just saying.
New York Giants select Jackson Smith and Jigba, a wide receiver out of Ohio State.
I don't like that dude, man. He got hurt too much. I got to see his shuttle, man.
I think he has he's been having injury history, right?
I got to watch his shuttle, Jerry. I'm
PFF
interested.
PFF says the Dallas Cowboys. Here we go, guys. You guys, should we go with Dallas or should we go around it and then come back to Dallas?
Do this. So can you see what players are available and then say the pick?
Yes.
The top player, at least top 7
Okay.
at our pick right now.
Osiris Torrance was available. Keon White, Zay Flowers is available.
Oh,
Nolan Smith is available, and then Luke Musgrave is available. And Luke Musgrave is a tight end also. It's crazy.
You already know what pick.
Dallas Cowboys select Jalen Hyatt out of Tennessee.
I swear to God, that whole place will go boo. That will boo that pick.
He goes, dude has a big contract with the Dolphins. He does, man. He got paid, right? Wait, what's left on the board? And I'll guess it. Oh, I already said it. I'm still listening to you. Oh, thank you, Jose. Appreciate that, bro. Osiris or Darnell? Nah, man. Heck no, dude.
Stephen White's big. Is he a Gator fan? Who's the?
No, Darnell's from Georgia, and Osiris is from he's a Gator. Oh, Davian's laughing. We do not need a tight end. The Ferguson shots look good, bro. They really do.
I'm happy.
Put Jerry in a retirement home. Pobrecito lejito. Stephen White. Hyatt, speed, and height.
Hey, but Stephen White, this is my thing. Look at the film, right? Doesn't he look stiff as a board from the waist up? He looks so stiff, man.
He does look
I tried to make I saw he ran and caught the ball and stopped and tried to juke somebody, and he was just so slow to do it. Like he couldn't juke the dude. I don't like him. I'm not saying he'll get drafted, but he's not a dynamic player to me.
I would like him at pick 56.
Second round. Not even that.
Yeah, but I'll be better with it because at this point, let's look at the names, right? Buffalo, Osiris Torrance.
That's a good pick for them.
At pick 27.
That's a
28. The Bengals go Keon White, the Georgia Tech edge rusher.
Edge rusher, yeah.
29. New Orleans Saints go with Zay Flowers. So that's kind of weird, man. But why that's your guy. That's your guy.
That's my guy, man.
Philadelphia Eagles go Nolan Smith. That's my guy.
Ooh.
Man, dude, they would trade gold with that guy.
And they pick Gonzalez, right?
Yup.
And that's a need. They don't have to sign Bradbury. And then Nolan Smith, they don't have to sign the 4 or 5 defensive linemen that are going to go in the free agency. So that I could see that. And that guy's he's sick, man. Nolan Smith is sick. He gets sick with it.
Michael Hayes says, man, the Cowboys don't have any real big needs. They're one of the best teams in the NFL. Appreciate that, Michael Hayes. HEB says Dallas needs a quarterback with the first pick. this has to be Dak's last year. We can't give him another deal. Kelsey compared to Jake Ferguson to himself. He did. I did see that.
I keep saying that we don't need a tight end. Black Mamba's right. We don't need one.
We do that. I won't need to buy another TV. Don't do that, please.
I'm
Don't do
telling
that.
you, dude, Hyatt is not that good.
I will say. I will tell you this. I will tell you this. I saw Eagle fans breaking TVs. I hope they weren't staged, but they were breaking TVs. Hyatt is a one trick pony. Oh damn! Hoodlum is with you,
Hey, he's not the only one that said that though.
and that's not going to work in the NFL. Damn.
He's not. It's not.
Hyatt on all mock drafts being going in the second round. How PFF have him in the first round? I'll
That's
read
what
it
I'm
right now.
saying.
Yeah, contact messes him up. Oh damn! I'll take Josh down from
Yes.
before Hyatt. That's your guy,
Let's go.
man. Hoodlum,
Let's go,
Hood-
man.
Hoodlum has been seen eye to eye.
Hold up. Yeah.
You probably your name is probably Hoodlum. You're probably on there.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
I thought TJ Vasher was going to tear it up. Me too, man. I'm
So
not
did
gonna lie to
I.
you.
So did I.
He's huge, man. Like, what was he like 6'5"? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Eagles gonna have rough offseason. Oh, Damien. Hey, but if they get those two picks,
Yeah,
Nolan Smith,
they're
damn, they hit.
solid. They're
They
solid, bro.
they are able to, hopefully Lane Johnson doesn't, retire on them. Half their players are leaving in free agency. Yeah, they got what 10
Can
free
you
agents.
imagine if they don't sign those players and Kelsey retires and Lane Johnson retires?
That's crazy.
Ooh.
Do not draft a quarterback. I
Yes, draft a
don't
quarterback.
want Cowboys to draft Kelly Ringo. He is horrible in man-to-man
Yeah,
coverage.
I said that about him too, man.
Didn't Dak put up 40 against a team that just played in the Super Bowl? Yes, we did.
Yes, it did.
Schultz can walk. Yeah,
Yes,
we'll
we're
take
in
what is
agreement.
the fifth round pick for him? Maybe a fourth. I think more of a fifth, right? And both coaches. Something telling me Drew Sanders is going before 20. Oh,
Somebody, I'm telling you
shoot.
too, bro. Something about him, I feel the same way. I feel like somebody's gonna take him. So, question, right? What's gonna happen with the Bills and Edmund? What other linebackers out there that's a free agent? Pittsburgh Steelers.
They always need linebacker.
I'm just saying, couldn't you see? Imagine Drew Sanders and TJ Watt. I'm just saying, man.
Eagle fans are hugging the Rocky statue for comfort. I did see that one Chief fan put up Chiefs banner on there, but I think that was an Eagle fan that was putting on the Chiefs gear to do that, right? Because they wants to throw el sal, give the back luck. What I tell you, if they have a decent running game, KC will win.
Yep.
Drew Sanders played against my high school when I was a freshman. Really?
Oh, damn.
Damn, that's kind of cool. Was he that big? Just a question. I like Captain Jack Campbell, the linebacker from Iowa, right? I believe he's from Iowa. His linebacker core is crazy, man. Dorian Thompson, I believe that's his name. Let me check my notes. He's
I
another.
like Vontrell Miller and Aubrey Miller. I think I'd rather take Aubrey Miller. I'm okay with Aubrey Miller. Probably in the later round.
So let's go back to because they're asking about Jalen Hyatt, right? And let's see what PFF's. The question was, what was PFF doing or thinking or saying? It says Hyatt brings the kind of juice the Cowboys were missing in 2022 at the receiver position. His ability to take the top off defenses is second to none in the draft class. His 677 yards on deep receptions led all of college football this past season.
I don't like him, man.
That's a lot of yards, man.
I still don't like him.
Let's get back to notes. It says here, yeah, but he never played because he was committed to Alabama. Oh, damn, that sucks when that happens. He goes, I like Ventrell Miller and Aubrey Miller. Okay. Yeah, this linebacker class is crazy. I've
Yeah,
gotten to Ventrell yet. Drew Sanders is a great DQ weapon. Yeah, I think
yeah.
DQ could bring up the best in him, man. Then Jack Campbell have old school playing style. Yeah, he does, man. He looks like an old school traditional. People talking about Hyatt. I think Rice is way better, which is
I,
Rasheed Rice, right? Out of
Rasheed Rice, yeah, SMU.
SMU, I
I'd
believe.
rather if they're gonna pick somebody. I'd rather pick him than Hyatt.
He does have that breakaway, that good breakaway speed. The only thing worse than drafting Hyatt is letting your son join the Boy Scouts to be an altar boy.
Or being else.
He's savage, man. Uh, Michael Parsons is trying to recruit Deron Payne along with Campbell from Baltimore. Wow, I haven't seen the Deron Payne one. And then
Wow.
I like more Byron Young than Saucer. Drew Saucer. What is that his name now? I thought it was Drew Raw. Drew Saucer, honestly, and I know I keep bringing his name up, but he's more versatile. I forget that he does like
Yeah,
Byron Young.
Sanders.
Yeah, Sanders. Oh, that's what he's trying to spell Sanders. Diggs is trying to recruit his brother now. I like that pick, and I would give up my 26 pick for that. And
Hey,
problem
but
solved.
but if Trayvon's bringing his brother, he's got to take a pay cut for the new deal. Then
You gotta give it. You gotta give a little give and take, right? Uh,
hey, I'll tell you what. There's a lot of wide receivers better than Hyatt. I don't know why. To me, I'm right with Hoodlum, man. Tank Dell is that dude. He's that dude. You can go ahead.
I like it. I mean, he's able to separate, or he's able to get behind the corner, right? Which is good, and he could track the ball. He's really good at tracking the ball, like especially when it's in the air. I don't care. I believe Tank Dell might just be better than Hyatt. Hyatt is not that good to me. Run, me none but his take stands out. Hold I think you're right on this
So
one.
so this is my take on it, right? It's Josh Downs, Addison, Zay Flowers, Tank Dell, and I'm not gonna lie, I even like what's his name? Jaden, is it Jaden Reed from Michigan State? Parker Washington from Penn State? I like those wide receivers better than Johnson and Hyatt. That's just me, man. In my opinion.
Hey, we appreciate the likes, man. I think so. I think somebody's trying to help us get to 10,000.
Oh, Cochise, I appreciate it, brother. Thanks.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Be
Tank,
be be nice, TikTok. We have
yeah,
too
be
much
nice.
hate.
TikTok.
We have too much hate in this world, man. That's why I
It
like
is.
to be nice to everybody.
Tank is like flowers. Oh,
I agree with that statement.
I believe we need to get a veteran receiver. But isn't you would expect Michael Gallator to be that veteran, and even Lamb to start being that veteran, because this is gonna be year four for them.
Thanks, Jenny Martinez.
We appreciate the gifts.
Thank you.
But
She's
yeah, she's number one gift badge. We appreciate the gifts. 5,600 likes. Are you guys still
push
going?
the like buttons, guys. Let's go.
Are you still liking?
They're
Oh
still
yeah, they're
liking,
still
man.
liking. Yeah, you can see those suckers coming in. Well, let me see. Hudlum says I like. He likes Bote
Bote.
from LSU. People say about his baggage, but shoot, I mean, what baggage is it? It's just he's kind of a little bit self-proclaimed, right? Parker Washington and Darnell Washington would add 600 pounds to the right side. uh, Parker Washington is nice, but he will go in the later
Yeah,
rounds.
he will.
And I am nice to everybody, but that does include La Suegra. La Suegra. The Suegras are the hard ones, man. The mother-in-laws. I would love to sign Deron Playing, man. That would be a dream. It would be nice, man.
That
I
would
think
be
that would help out.
insane.
That would help out so many players on defense.
That would be insane. I'm telling you right now, people are going to be scared. If we get Deron Payne, I will be lighting candles for the other teams.
I would say, uh, yes, thank you. Gem MTZ8. I will say this. Suegra, babe, be nice to your suegra.
Yeah, it'd be
Take her to
nice.
Whataburger if you live in Texas. PPC, what's going on? Way Louis,
Welcome, man. PPP.
PPC. It's
So that
PPC. Yeah, you know me.
I gotta watch Jack Campbell, man. Everybody's been talking about this dude. Now I gotta watch film on him. I haven't watched film on him.
Yeah, man, for sure. But that's it, right? Because what do you say? Jack Campbell might be another LBE. And that's kind of like I guess he's saying in a bold statement. No, you're absolutely right. But obviously we got some names out here. It's crazy to see these names in the first round because we hadn't been seeing these names in any of the other mock drafts. But leave in the comments, guys, especially if you rewatch this. Tell me which other who else would you like to see us cover their mock draft, or who are some of the maybe mainstream medias that you like to see their mock drafts. Um, and then definitely we can get into that on Thursday. We will do a mock draft together, right? First round, second round, and then third round would be you all suggestion, right? Because it's gonna be interactive. I get a pick, Harvey gets a pick. Me and Harvey will just flip a coin, I guess, to see who gets the first pick, the first round pick, and I already know Downs would be the first round pick. Even though I don't think we should pick a wide receiver in the first round. Just saying. We need someone with a grit, nobody who complains. We need more composure. Damn. I like that. Adrian Garza, I'm back. What did I miss? You missed the entire
The
mock
whole
draft.
mock draft. Adrian, come on, man.
PFF is saying that the Dallas Cowboys will be selecting but Jalen Hyatt, the wide receiver out of Tennessee, because of
We're
his
not
speed factor.
we're not happy about Adrian.
Yeah, we are not happy with that pick. I don't think we should go wide receiver with the first round pick unless it's Stephon Diggs. That's it.
You don't like Zay Flowers and Josh
No,
Downs?
I don't. I rather
What if Addison is there?
give me Stephon Diggs
Oh my
all day, all day. I'll take Stephon Diggs. Who else? Who's with me? Who is?
Okay, I got you. But what I'm saying, if you don't have Diggs, you still won't take a wide receiver in the first round?
No,
How, Jerry?
no. We have we have two wide receivers that we haven't even opened the bottle yet, man. Jalen Tolbert was a certified lover boy coming out of
Jerry, look
college.
what just happened to us.
I was with Kellen Moore.
And you're gonna. It doesn't matter. You're still gonna take the chance again.
I like Semi Fahuku. I want to see what he got.
I understand you like a lot of things. The problem is, what we have ain't it. It ain't it, man.
Somebody says y'all need to focus on cornerback.
We do. We need a corner too.
What else did he say? Oh, I guess he's saying like Trey Diggs carried and needed help.
Yeah.
Y'all secondary was weak all season.
I
That's what
wouldn't
I'm
say
trying
that.
to say. Like, if a Witherspoon is there, I'd rather take him than
He ain't gonna be there, Jerry. You're dreaming. Witherspoon's not gonna be there.
Just saying. Subbed and turn on notification. Appreciate that. Hey,
I appreciate it.
make sure you're public. The link is in the bio if you're on TikTok. But we are giving a cap giveaway. It is actually we're gonna be doing this pretty soon. But Lyman lead the way. It's a silver with gray cap. I do have one. I do have the copy over there. In fact, I can probably go grab it. Just give me a moment here.
So let me get some of these questions going, man. Hold on while Jerry does his thing. So what like question were we on? All right, hoodlum. Why nobody talking about Marvin Mims? Hey, bro. You know what? Him too. But I like all those guys better than Hyatt, man. That's just my opinion. But Mims is good too. Raheem Jarrett. I don't think I've seen him. I gotta watch film on him, Stephen White. No, I don't want Diggs. He's gonna complain too much. Oh, Domain.
That's
Look
funny.
at Josh Allen. Hey, he have you heard of Raheem Jarrett?
Raheem Jarrett.
I haven't seen film on him.
I haven't seen it at all.
Crying after playoff loss. And Hoodlum, I got a question for both y'all, and we'll leave it there, and you can go ahead, Jerry.
Oh, this is the way the cap looks for those that have subscribed, and we can see that you subscribe. Right, obviously, we get the notification on our email that who subscribed. Well, your name will be thrown into the wheel. We'll have the wheel. We'll have it live, and we'll see who wins. But this is the way the cap looks. Obviously, the one in the box is brand new, so yeah, good luck to you guys, and we'll see who wins this cap. I think we should be doing it within a week or so. Might give it another week just to kind of help get the word out. So if you share this, you like it, help somebody else come into it. I mean, it's the fun part of the season, draft season, and then of course, later on in February you got the actual combine, and then free agency. We'll be talking all about that. So hey, help us get to 1,000 here on TikTok, man. We want to
Yeah,
get to
for
that
sure.
1,000. We want to get to that 1,000 mark. So that'd be great. Hudlum says I got a question for both of y'all. What is it, Hudlum? We want to know. I'm curious. Bijan Robinson to the Cowboys. Is this swag?
Nah, that's not swag.
Are you
He's
sure?
been on here before. Junior D's been on here before.
That's swag.
No.
I would look. I'm not gonna be upset at Bijan. I think at 26 it makes just too much sense. I would like to see where he's ranked on the majority of all team draft boards. But if he falls and the Cowboys select him, I would not be upset. But of course, like Harvey said, I don't want Zeke, Tony Pollard, maybe Tony Pollard. But I will tell you this: I think with Bijan, he brings a lot of those similarities as far as he can help you out with the passing play. So definitely, if you can save that 10 and get Bijan, and then maybe get another running back later on in the draft that could be that little speedster, right? Because obviously you need that receiver that can do it all, but then you need that receiver is fast, right? I like.
Wait, hold on. You didn't
Oh
you
wait.
didn't answer the
So after the Super Bowl, now do you guys agree with Jerry Jones said about the Eagles when he was talking about going all in? Yes, man. We got crazy hammered, man. Because we posted that on TikTok, right? And we posted that on all the social medias, and we were getting drilled, man. Eagles Nation came out, man. They came out crazy. Like, what do you mean? What does he mean by selling out? What is the Eagles sold out? I'm like, you guys don't realize what you guys are. You guys are not gonna be the same team in a year, right? After this
yeah.
year,
10 free agents is I think they have more than that actually.
and then Kelsey might retire. That's a big loss. I know they got his replacement, right? Cam Jurgens last year, but I didn't even see him play a snap. So I would agree with that statement. El Way Louis says I like Eli Riggs, the corner from Bama. At what round though? I don't know about first.
Yeah. Yeah.
What position should the Cowboys pick in the first round? Man,
I think I have so many mixed reviews on that, man. Jerry wants an offensive lineman or defensive lineman. I want a damn wide receiver, a dynamic one. I think everybody wants. Some people want a linebacker. It's everywhere the place, man.
I say that Cowboys need to start being a little bit more proactive, right? And I think that this is the year that they should pick up a defensive end that maybe you compare it with Sam Williams because D Law is breaking down, man. It is what it is. And then of course we do need to address the offensive line again at depth, add another starter that can take over Connor's spot. And then from there, like add the surrounding pieces, see what you got. I mean, there's some corners and some wide receivers out there. Jaden Reed, I believe, from Michigan State, he really like stood out, but he's kind of a little bit undersized, but he has the speed to kind of do what some of these wide receivers do. What's his name? Darius Rush, right? The corner out of South Carolina.
South Carolina.
The
Yeah.
corner that's not a first round pick, but shoot, I mean, if you can get those guys later on, Maybe you can construct your team. Even a linebacker, the Alabama linebacker, what was his name? Henry. What's his name? Low two, or something like that. So, but for first round, I would say defensive end. I have to agree with Javi. We do not need a wide receiver for the first pick. You mean Jerry?
Jerry. It's Jerry.
I am all for linemen first and most, but Darnell, Rasheed Rice, and Mims or Tillman. Man, Mims, you could probably get him in the third round. Maybe.
Why? I don't think I'm telling y'all, man. This
The
remember
only
we're
reason I
talking
say
about.
Mims is probably a third rounder is because he's 5'10". That's all.
Listen
That's
to
all I'm
what
gonna
I'm
say.
saying. Listen to what I'm saying. When this combine is over, you're going to see that it's going to change drastically. And these receivers and cornerbacks are going to climb up in the draft board. Watch.
Jojo Ante says we do a lot of cowboy content. Well, shoot, send us an email, thecowboycast@gmail.com. We're at 8,100 likes. We appreciate that, TikTok.
Whoa, appreciate it, man. Thanks,
It's
guys.
awesome. From Maryland, Hullum. Hey, you're
Holden's from
from
Maryland?
Maryland? Are you from Maryland?
I'm in Maryland, Holden.
That's crazy.
That's cool.
Louis says Jerry Jones said we were drafting a quarterback this year. Who do y'all think it's going to be? I know Jerry likes Max Duggan from TCU. I think he said uh what did he say? He goes, "Hey Jerry, drop the name to Jay Martinez. Could be a move, a move. You could be a movie star." Laughing out loud. TikTok, they're being nice, bro. That's funny. I would say there is some quarterbacks, but I don't know. I did hear him say something that I think he gave him a compliment, right?
Yeah, he did. He did.
But there's some quarterbacks later on, like Aiden, what is it, O'Donnell from Purdue. I know you don't like him. I know he's a little stiff, but I believe what.
I like the Houston quarterback.
Oh yeah, Tune, right?
Tune.
Tune. You know which one I like? I like the one from Coastal Carolina. That quarterback, he has a strong arm, man. He's put up some big time yards,
I
man.
gotta watch his film. I like Malik Cunningham too. We'll see.
Sounds good, Jojo. Yeah, the Cowboy Cast at gmail.com. He says him and his son have been doing a lot of content, and
Yeah,
I
for
love
sure,
it.
man. Just hit us up.
I know what I just want to add to what Louis says here. I did hear Jerry Jones saying that the reason why they were going to go look into the quarterback position was to give uh, Mike McCarthy his quarterback that he could I believe bring up in the offense that he's going to be running. Q View right on. I guess about my name or what? I could just change it to my gamer tag, right? My gamer tag I think is way better, man. PPC or okay, and this is PPV, right? Vaqueros. Because a lot of people didn't agree with what he said. Wait, we asked you if you were from Maryland.
I'm
And maybe
confused.
he's talking about the Jerry Jones not liking Max Duggan.
That's probably what it is.
Pues bueno, have a good night, brothers. All right, Jose. See you
Later,
guys
Jose.
tomorrow. Who else is happy with the Eagles' law?
I
The
think
all Cowboys
everybody.
Nation is happy, man. It's a pain in the butt, man. Having to hear all these Eagles chant all season long. Eli Ricks haven't played that much, in my opinion.
No, he hasn't.
Nope. Wide receiver from Princeton has the measurables, but Princeton, it's kind of hard with him, right?
Yeah.
I'm I'd be mad if Cowboys draft A.T. Perry in the first. Ooh, I don't agree with Jerry. They don't sound draft picks. They don't. I guess sell draft picks. Just send money. Line first, but Darnell Washington is a freak, a
He's
shag
still
man.
with that. He's still
Dude,
with
I
that.
love it, dude. He's being persistent.
Yeah, he is.
K White and D end in the draft is my choice. Another rush, yes. Oh, because I was saying
Yeah.
about the he goes, nah, I'm from DC. I was talking about the Jared dude.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, isn't DC kind of
No,
close
it's
by?
the District of Columbia, man.
Oh, my bad. Crying Eagles crying. Oh, there's swag. There's swag.
You ain't got the answer, swag. You ain't got them.
Jerry Jones likes his nephew from Arkansas. I thought he graduated like 3 years ago, man. That
No,
kid looks
he hasn't.
that kid looks super old and super short. He goes, he went to Maryland. Oh, okay. I see what you say. Quentin Warner, what's up, bros? Checking out
We haven't seen Quentin Warner in a while, man.
long time. Zay Flowers, wide receiver from Boston College, switching to the West Coast offense. This dude can run every route. That's
I'm
your guy.
telling you, man. Come on, let's go, Quentin.
You're preaching to the choir with
Come on, man.
oh man. We can a hooker.
Steven, man.
I hope you're talking about Malik Hooker, right? Oh yeah, he's saying we can Malik Hooker. Like in other words, can Malik Hooker. Zay Flowers, yes. Jerry says we can trust what Jerry says ever. Swag laughing at you, Ari. Let me go over to TikTok. All right. He goes, my last name's Uniga. Two, what's up, Primo? Laughing out loud. That's Jojo Anthony on TikTok. Jojo Anthony.
Oh, Primo.
Zach Charbonnet reminds me of DeMarco Murray. Hey, I like that kid, man. UCLA prospect.
And the only time I like him, if you pair him up with Pollard or another fast running back, dynamic running back.
But I think he's gonna be early second rounder, man.
Yeah,
he's gonna
probably
be like
will.
Brees Hawk, that's top guy.
Yeah.
Bulls wide receiver is legit. Y'all crazy to not want him. In 2 years being in the league, he'll be top 5. Wow, Trey, what's going on there, man?
Trey D, I'm gonna come for you. I got the receipt, my brother. I don't believe it, man.
But at pick 26, that's too rich, man. I don't even think the teams behind him would pick him up. I mean, I think he would be there in the second round, like later on. He goes, my nephew was pissed off when the Eagles lost, and he was talking off right about the Cowboys. Of course they do. That's why they're mad, man. I'm going over to TikTok and go give you likes. I'll appreciate that, Adrian.
Hey,
we hit 10,000 likes. Woo!
Whoa!
Man, I love this.
Is it Coach Ice 909? Okay, 10,400 guys.
Appreciate you. Remember, the league is in the bio. You have the opportunity for the cap giveaway that we will have pretty soon. Even if you're a Cowboy hater, boom.
You got to subscribe on YouTube, guys, and get the cap.
Subscribe, like. What did Clay Cup say? Orale.
Clay Cup, where you been, man?
Yeah, man, you should have been here earlier. I like Gibbs. He's Alvin Kamara all the way, bro.
Hey, we call him Kamara 2.0, hoodlum.
It's crazy, man.
He is, man.
Wow. Hey, Adrian helped us to get up to 11,300 likes already, just like that. That's crazy, man.
Man, that's crazy.
That's crazy, man. Spend that money, get the wrong pain. Hyatt only runs the 9 route. He is fast, but don't have the route.
That's what I said. That's another person that agrees with me.
Well, I understand what you're trying to tell me. I mean, we talk about this every time we talk about it. I say I wouldn't mind Hyatt if he's there in the second round. I just don't like the receiver position in the first round. But I mean, Hyatt and Downs, I like Downs. He's a little bit more. Not only does he have the speed, but he has the aggression too, man. Like if he's gonna get tackled, he'll put his. I mean, even though you probably get penalized for that, but he's bringing the pain, man. You know what I'm saying? I still love my nephew though. That's good for you. Always love, man. Love is always here.
Hey, so tomorrow is Tuesday.
Correct.
Yes. Tomorrow's Taco Tuesday.
Tacos Tuesday.
So check this out, man. This is what we're going to do. Send an email to the Cowboys Cast at gmail.com. Make sure we got to see your name. I wanted y'all to send your pictures, where you're at, where it's from, what's the taco place, if you go to a place, or your house, whichever you prefer. Your name, what's the taco place called, if it's your house or if it's not, and then how you get down, a picture. Show me what you got. I want to throw these pictures up and see how these tacos roll all across the United States, man. See what everybody brings. I'll take pictures of my tacos. I do it at my house, so That's what I do. We got to do that, Jerry. See how many pictures if we get two, we get two, whatever it is.
Which one do you want me to pin on? What? See which one JoJo wants you to pin? Because dude, they're really going crazy. 12,000, 12, they're gonna hit
Damn.
13,000 likes right now. I still love my nephew. Right, that was from Swag. Says tell him fly Eagles to the two in the trash. I think right now it's cry Eagles cry. So I don't know which one it is. Hello says I think Downs is better than Zay Flowers. Jerry, ooh, what's up, Harry?
What do you say?
Downs is better than Zay
Uh,
Flowers.
so check this out. Hoodlum's right. After watching all the film and talking to Jay Tuck, remember? I
Yes.
went back and watched the film, and I have to agree with Hoodlum, man. I think Downs. Hoodlum, tell me if I'm wrong. Zay Flowers, I feel like he uses his whole body to move. I think Josh Downs is a lot smoother with it. It's like it comes natural to him to juke somebody and go. Like it's weird, but I agree with him. Josh Downs is that dude, man. I think he is a little bit better than Zay Flowers, just because
Oh,
he looks like he's smoother.
if you can just send the email on the thread, the
On what
Cowboys Cast email on the
I
thread
did
on
on TikTok,
yeah on TikTok.
I already did.
Oh, okay, okay. If you could pin it so you can go back and watch it.
Pin where?
Um,
How do you do that? I don't even know how to do that.
I think you just kind of press on it. And it's gonna give you an option either to report it or whatever. Shanahan as OC. What do y'all think? Shoot, are you talking about Cal Shanahan? I would want him as the freaking head coach of the freaking Dallas
Yeah.
Cowboys. Um, at this point, because at coach, I think they're gonna start calling him a he can't get the job done, man.
Yeah.
Dak needs a player like Amari, a player that can get separation with routes. Speed guys don't really fit Dak.
That's what I'm saying. He has to be dynamic, man. He has to be able to run all the routes precisely. I think that we need that, man.
Black Mama says, "Oh, somebody says Downs reminds me of Jerry Rice. Wow, I think
Ooh,
he looks
I'm telling
faster.
you. And the reason he's saying that is because I do when he runs the route, it's so smooth and natural. It's not like he's even trying. It's crazy, man. He's right.
Man, they got us to 14,600 likes. They're going
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Black Mama says, "Damn it, I had tacos yesterday."
Ah, Black Mama.
Yeah, but tacos are live, bro. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can eat
Yeah.
tacos all day. Bye. Have a great night. Good. Good. We still them boys. Yes,
That's it,
sir.
swag.
Swag. Don't be a stranger. Fact. Zay Flowers. I wouldn't trust Zay to play the boundaries in the NFL. Wow.
Kinda.
What think you about the quarterback? The name Max.
Oh yeah, we already talked about it, swag. You late,
Max.
swag.
Max Duggan, man. I don't
Hey,
know.
why does swag come in for like 5 minutes and he's like, good night?
Because he goes into TikTok.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he goes back into TikTok. He starts trolling everybody there. Thoughts on
Oh.
Kellen Moore gone? Jojo Anthony.
I think it's a good time for a change, man. I think Dak needs that discipline, man, for somebody to push him because I don't think Kellen Moore was going to do it. No offense to Kellen Moore, but I think he needed a change too, man, to change the scenery. So I think overall, man, I think it was a good move for everybody for the long term, honestly.
I think
No hate on Kellen Moore. It's just I think we just needed to change, man.
I think you said it best though, man, because I think if anything, Brandon Staley and Kellen Moore were both looked at as head coaches during the same time. And Brandon Staley, obviously, he likes to look at things a little bit different. You know, almost that
Yeah.
Sean McVay. Well, he is a Sean McVay disciple, but more so on the defense. So obviously, he got the defense back in check at the end of the season. But that from what I have observed of the Chargers, they really don't care about running the ball, man.
They
They
don't. They
Austin
don't.
Eckler. Austin Eckler, he's more of a. I think how many? He had like 70 receptions last
Yeah,
season,
as pass catcher. Yeah.
and the season before that, the same amount. I think he had almost 80 something receptions. I think that this is kind of like I think Justin Herbert's one of them quarterbacks that can, I think he's smart. I think he can pick up this offense, and I just think they need to get the right wide receivers in this offense. I don't know if we've been seeing Kellen, not Kellen, but Keenan Allen is out, right? I think he's gonna be cap casualty.
Yeah,
So if they could probably maybe hit one of these wide receivers, I think they could probably roll. So it's a good move for them. For the Dallas Cowboys, I like it. They're going to simplify things and just kind of go back to old school football, and I think that's going to be easier for Dak. Also, a player like Beasley game that can find quick soft spots also helps Dak. It
that's
does.
why I agree with it.
Yeah, Zay Flowers is a receiver. You have to scheme open downs just different. He can do it all.
He can.
Man, J Tuck really likes him, man. I could see the Cowboys drafting Siaki Ika, the defensive line from Baylor. I'd prefer a receiver though. That's from Louis.
I could see that too, man. If he falls, bro, that would be so tempting.
In the second round, are you saying?
Oh, I don't know about that. He's talking about the first.
Oh, okay, okay. Because in the first round, he should be available there. But I will say this: we have seen the Seahawks like overdraft, especially players from Texas. I don't know where or why, but Jordan Brooks, remember him from Texas Tech? I mean, they selected him in the first round, and I mean, he's been playing good for them, but it took him a while to make some noise, right? Hullum says, "At oh, add Hollywood Brown," or he's comparing them to Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, yeah,
So you're saying that Zay Flowers reminds you of Hollywood Brown?
yep.
Wow, I need to go back and watch. I've only watched 2 games of his. Good night. Put up PPC air, right? Hope Zay Flowers don't end up like Hollywood Brown. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're
Oh,
saying.
I got you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, with him, I mean, the thing is, he's kind of frail. He's hurt. He was hurt last season, but he had a pretty good year. If you, what he says, if you want another player like Beasley, we could try and trade for Hunter Renfro. The Raiders might have a fire sale. I don't know, man, because I think with Josh McCown, doesn't he like those type of wide
He
receivers?
does. He does.
But they might have a fire sale. I will say this: I think the first one to go is Darren Waller. That's almost like a direct. I think it's a money in the bank. That kid from LSU, Bote, skills fits perfect. Attitude scary though. He fits perfectly. Miles Murphy might fall to us. Now that is a question that I have for everybody. What do the Dallas Cowboys do if at 26 Miles Murphy is staring in right in the face, and I am looking for a defensive end personally?
So this is my thing. Let's say Zay Flowers, Downs, Tank Dell, all these guys, right? Uh uh Nolan Smith, all these guys are on the board at 26. Do you trade back if you're the Cowboys
Ooh,
and try to get another second rounder?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see the
Because if
Cowboys.
all these guys are
I don't
on
see the
this board,
Cowboys. I don't see the Cowboys being that smart, Harp.
I think they will, man. I think out of those 5 players or somewhere there, if they can get that one of those players, they'll go back, man. There's it just makes complete sense to pick up
But
another second rounder.
but we've seen what Miles Murphy can do for a team.
Yeah.
Now things had to be perfect. He had Brian Brsay, he had Trent Simpson. I will tell you this: I trust Dan Quinn.
Okay. I'm just saying, just a
I
thought.
mean, the Cowboys have to take the consideration of drafting him. Your idea is great. I would love to have 2 second round picks. Shoot, I could have fun. You know what I mean? Maybe give us some firepower to move up, or you know what? Stay put and add 2 top 50 players. Because before I go, I hope we get Downs or Flowers. However, Jerry Jones is going to piss all Cowboy fans off. Watch.
Black Mamba's right, man.
Watch it be Bijan, right? Watch him be the one to fall, and then boom, Cowboys select them, and still kept Zeke, and still kept Tony Pollard. Like that would be pissing. With all due respect, Kellen Moore should have been let go end of last season. No, you're
Yep.
absolutely right.
You're right.
But it's a good change of scenery for both. I think we'll see how good he does, and let's see who can succeed faster and better. Right? I know that with the Cowboys, he number one in scoring offense for how many weeks? I would love Porter at 26. Now, is it because of the bloodlines, or you really do feel he's a
I don't
solid?
really like I don't like Porter.
I would think is more talent in the second than the first. Man, honestly, didn't you say something like that about Hudlin? Like something similar to what Hudlin just said. That for whatever reason, picking 26 is feeling like you're in the second round.
Yeah, it does, man. I think there'll be a lot more talent in the second round, man.
Do
It's
you
just
think
weird.
somebody says Raiders are going to do everything to get A Rod? Do you think so?
I would if I were the Raiders.
Hey, somebody had brought up a good point on TikTok. The Chiefs were originally the Dallas Texans, re-signed Tony, trade Dak, and cut Zeke. So does that mean that the Cowboys actually won their
Stop.
seventh Super Bowl?
Stop.
Thank you, Adrian. We
Hey,
appreciate that,
appreciate it,
bro.
Adrian.
Hey, 16,700 likes.
Let's go. Yes,
I'm
sir.
not gonna lie to you, Adrian. Yeah, you helped us break the record, man. That's because that's crazy. I think the record was 12,000,
Yeah.
and there was like 4 people that were helping us. Right, that was in the beginning. Appreciate you, Adrian. If Miles Murphy's there, I don't know. I'm drafting him. That's what I'm saying because I trust Dan Quinn.
And guys, I look, man. I
I'm
guess because
trusting
this,
Dan Quinn, and this guy is
and I got you.
on
And
a lot of draft boards. He's probably top 10.
I'm just,
Watch the Eagles draft him. But I'm just saying, if he falls, you have to look. You have to really think about it twice. I know he's a little stiff, but Dan Quinn can help this guy. What did he say? Chiefs won fairly. Okay, all right. I like that. Cry Eagles cry. All right, all right. I'm going in over here. All right, all right. In free agency, aren't you good? Aren't what? In a
if free
free
agency goes good, it's going to show we're going into the first round.
true that.
So Ben Powers, man, it looks like his contract's going to be about $6 million a year. I'm just saying he's a left guard for Baltimore. He's intriguing. So what else we got?
Somebody had asked something about Dak. Um, Poyer to the boys. Are you talking about Jordan Poyer, the safety out of the Buffalo Bills? Is he a free agent?
He's a free agent, man. He's a free agent this year. I looked at all the 100 free agents. He's a free agent.
He's really developed his game, man. His game is crazy.
And I don't, you know what's crazy is I don't think he's very expensive from what I saw. He's not going to ask for a lot, at least the open market for him.
This the year that Jerry and Javier we signed a big free agent. Mock my words.
Okay.
I believe you do because I think when they asked Jerry Jones, hey, we've seen all the moves that these teams have done in selling out, and what's the plan? And he's like, oh, don't, I'm a wildcatter and this and that, and then just he went off in his little spiel, and shoot, I have a feeling that they're gonna make a big move. You trust him, then DQ leaves and takes all defensive picks to another team as a head coach. I don't know, man. I think he's gonna be the Cowboys head coach. To be honest, man,
He
I
might be.
just think, man, something crazy could happen like that. That's it for us tomorrow. Today, what'd you say? Tomorrow was
Taco Tuesday. Send your pictures
Taco Tuesday.
to the Cowboys Cast at gmail.com.
Yeah, man. We could do that.
We could throw some pictures up, see where it's from. Maryland, Washington, California, Texas. Let's see what y'all throw down, man. Send some pictures.
Glad I dropped that. And you guys sure to check out me. My son's on TikTok. Sure thing, man. Jojo Anthony, peace out, man. I've never seen a quarterback break his foot and win 2 games and not even limp. Who broke his foot and won 2 games? Is it broken? Patrick Mahomes?
No, I don't know. I think he had a high ankle sprain. If it's broke, that's legendary, bro.
That is legendary. Oh, look at this guy. He says Calacas, dude. That's my spot, bro.
Calacas. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Calacas is good.
Dude,
so they have one.
I'm gonna get some Calacas tomorrow, bro.
They have one over there by Cheddar's, right?
Yeah.
Behind Cheddar's?
Right next to Cheddar's.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. My brother took me there before I went to the airport. My mom was sick and I helped her out. and they're in is it Altas Palmas right there or
Yeah,
Stewart
yeah.
Place
It's
somewhere
it's
there?
it's actually Stewart Place, bro.
Stewart Place, yeah. Man, that place is legit, man. I ain't
I'm
gonna
not gonna lie.
lie.
They have the ribeye taco there. What in the
You know what I
world?
like? I like the chicharrones, bro. They're
Chicharrón.
crispy. Yeah, not chicharrones, tripas.
Tripas.
The tripas, they make them extra crispy. I tell them to make them extra crispy, bro. They're good, bro.
Dude,
And the
Calacas is good, dude.
agua de piña,
Oh man. They have strawberry and then they have piña and then they have I haven't tried the piña.
cucumber.
Cucumber. Damn, bro, that place is the best. I promise you the best. No. Well, fellas, I'm out. Have a good night. Go, boys. Eagles, sorry for your loss, right? Y'all ever had fish tacos? Yes. The
Hell
best
yeah,
ones
bro.
are from the best here in the valley, right? In the Rio Grande Valley. I'm gonna give him a big shout out is from Frankie, man. That guy is mastered it, bro. And he's not even at the island, bro. But his tacos are the best fish tacos on the planet, man. And that is at it's at it. You can get them. You can still get them in Harlingen. I'm pretty sure he has them on all his places. But what's the name of that? It's a burger gourmet place. Oh, Frankie Flaves, best fish tacos ever. Hoodlum fish tacos are delicious. Black Mama, they are good as hell. Hell yeah, I'm with you guys. Yes, sir. The dress aguas. That's what it's called, man. Are you from? I
He's
mean,
from
I'm pretty sure.
Harlingen.
Oh, he is the one from Harlingen.
Yeah.
Only Spanish restaurant I know is Rosea Mexicano. Is it good? Like,
I
is
gotta
it
check it out. He's in DC, so
y'all making me hungry? All the tacos. Tomorrow's Taco Tuesday. That's what
tomorrow's
we're
Taco
saying.
Tuesday, man.
We'll see, man.
Send
Maybe
it.
it's scripted pretty good. My wife said, "No way!" Laugh out loud. To which one? To which one did she say no to? I've never seen a quarterback break his foot. Oh, which one? Which one? Which one? Which is what's scripted? But anyways, uh, y'all got to come to Laredo for some real taco.
I don't want to get shot, man.
we, I know, man, because I said some bad things about Laredo. I don't want them thinking the wrong thing. You know what I mean? Like, Las Halacas and Laredo is good for tacos. Damn. Uh, yeah, they got one at the harbor.
Ooh, I gotta check that out, Hoodlum. At the harbor. I'll check it out, man.
How is the Mexican restaurants out there in Maryland?
No,
Nothing,
stop.
nothing like the
Stop.
valley, right?
Stop, man.
Nothing
That's
like
why I cook at home, bro.
nothing like the valley, right?
No, man. No, not even close. So I'm gonna check it out though, Hoodlum. At the harbor, man.
Hey, whenever I go visit you, I'm gonna take you some.
Rosea Mexicano.
When I go and visit you, I'm gonna take you some Delia's taco tamales, bro. They're open all year round, man. Jerry
Cool.
Jones ain't seen another championship in his lifetime. Ooh, I hope that's not right, man.
We'll see.
Be nice, TikTok. We'll see you guys
Be nice,
tomorrow,
TikTok. Be
6:30
nice.
p.m. Central Time. We love it. Look at that, 16,800 likes. We appreciate you, TikTok. Laters tomorrow.
Later, TikTok.
All right, and what did Black Mama say? Delicious. Yeah, it's good restaurant, Javier. Where's Javier from?
The Valley, baby. I just live in Maryland, man. I'm from the Valley, but I live in Maryland.
All we have around here is Aztecas. Where's that at, Junior?
Aztecas. Yeah, where is that at? Aztecas? Thank you. Hey, Stephen White. No, thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for being on the show. Much love, bro.
Oh yeah, Alex. I didn't even know you were here.
Oh, damn, me neither.
Say
Oh,
so.
he probably heard the calacas and he's like, oh, I gotta get on. He took me there the last time I flew out of Harlingen, man. Him and my dad. It was good. Good night, fellas. Thank you.
Yeah. Good night, fellas. El Paso has an awesome Mexican food.
I believe it, man.
El
Oh,
Paso?
Norfolk. Junior D
I
said
don't.
Norfolk, Virginia.
Wow,
You know what? I
that's
think
not that
I've
far
been
from here.
there.
That's not
No,
that
I
far
think
from
I've
here.
been there. Actually, I think I've been there. That place is good. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember, man. I'd have to look it up.
Send us some pictures so we can have fun. El Paso has an awesome Mexican food too. So, uh, I think I just went through El Paso just in the passing, man. To be honest with you, part of
I
Maryland you
le-
live in, Javier?
so by the water, man, between Glen Burnie and Annapolis. So on that side, Severna Park, Glen Burnie. So
They say all us Mexicans are liars because we say that it never beat us, right? I guess the sun,
yeah,
bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I tried that chip, that one chip challenge, that the blue one. Holy smokes, man. That is probably the hottest thing I've ever tried in my life, but I stuck it out, man. I stuck at the whole 2 minutes. I did it. But dang, man. Afterwards, I was suffering, man. I'll tell you this much right now. That is the hottest thing I've ever tasted in my life is that chip, man. That blue chip. I forget what it's called. It's Pocky or Pocky. The Pocky
I
chip,
don't know
the
what.
one chip
I don't
challenge.
remember. Yeah,
I tried it. It was crazy. He goes on Little Creek Road.
you know what the hottest thing I've had?
What's that?
It's called over here on the East Coast. It's called Hangry Joe's, and it's a chicken place, like Korean chicken place. They sell
Okay.
chicken. Man, they have this chicken sandwich that you have to sign a waiver for.
Oh, you
You have
told me
to,
about that.
man, that thing is hot. Like that's the hottest thing I've ever eaten in my
1
life.
to 10 it.
Huh?
1 to 10, like 10 being excrucial pain.
It's not even in 10, man.
Wow. So,
I don't even know why they make it. It's so unpleasant. Like it's not even good to eat.
but you say, is it because it's hot or just doesn't taste good?
No, it's hot. Like that it's so hot you can't even eat it.
But you finished it.
Yeah, I mean, I finished 3/4 of it. It's hot, man.
Because that thing is
He
hot.
knows. Hoodlum knows what I'm talking about. That Hangry Joe sandwich, that thing is hot, bro. Like it's so hot, it's burning the paper that it's wrapped in.
That's so funny, man. We need to incorporate food so everybody can kind of see how we get down,
Yeah,
right? But
man. Taco Tuesday tomorrow, man.
yeah, Taco Tuesday tomorrow. Maybe you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna make it a Calacas kind of day, man. I'm gonna do Calacas. Calacas
Take
is good.
pictures.
Yes, the ribeye. Wow, the ribeye there. I don't know if I should go bistec though. The bistec tacos are a fire. Black Mama's still on. Look, he's laughing. Yeah, I heard about it. I never tried it though.
I'm
Damn.
telling you, bro, it is
Didn't you get
hot.
two? Didn't you get two though?
I got the hot one, and then I got the one that you have to sign a waiver.
Damn. You're crazy. What time, Jerry? 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. 6:30
Central
p.m.
time.
tomorrow. Yeah.
I'll
So
be on.
like I said, if you can tell, subscribe, ask anybody to subscribe, have them come on with us, and they're in the cap giveaway too.
Hey,
So
Clay Cup, we don't have that many Valley fans, and we're from the Valley, man. Get some traction going, baby.
yeah, it'd be nice.
Tell them to
Be
follow
nice
us on
to have
YouTube,
it'd
man.
be nice to have the valley on here, man. See some roñosos, right? Hey, we love you all. Y'all have a good night, man.
Keep it real.